welcome back to my channel. My name is Brenda, and for today's video we are going to be decorating my kitchen for the fall season. So I really hope you guys are excited because I know I am. You guys know that I love like my fall evening routine videos and all of that, so this is kind of like kicking off that season and those vibes for my channel. So anyways, if you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos, and let's go ahead and hop right into it. So starting off with this corner in my kitchen, so I started off with two vintage cutting boards that I purchased at Olive Atelier last year, and I'm just going to put them basically back to back. Ideally you would want to stand the front one up, but unfortunately it's a little too tall for the space, so I have to put it sideways. And then I also added this gorgeous crock from a floral. It is so beautiful. And then I just added my Sunday suppers cookbook right next to it, and I basically just added these gorgeous like fall stems in the crock. I think it just adds that really nice touch of fall. Unfortunately, I don't remember where I got these stems from. I do know it was 2 years ago, so it's been a while, but I will try and see if I can find them on a different website. I really love these. They look a little bit fake, but I love the tones of them. Now moving on to this gorgeous wicker pumpkin basket that I found at HomeGoods. It is so adorable and I love it so much. I really wanted to use it for cookies, so I actually found these pre-packaged or like individually wrapped cookies at World Market, and they're also fall themed, which they are so cute, and I just added those into this basket, and now I have this really cute wicker cookie jar, which I think is so adorable, and I just added that next to all of this decor that I have here. Moving on to this middle portion of my counter, I found this gorgeous salad bowl at HomeGoods as well. It was only $16.99 and it is such a beautiful piece. You could easily use it for fruits or vegetables or whatnot, but I personally just want to keep it empty and just have it readily available for whenever we want to add a salad in here. I just really love how beautiful and big it looks. Moving on to this corner, I have these two books from HomeGoods. One is Go To Dinners and the other is Harvest. Initially, I wanted to style a book with like the pages open, but honestly, it's a little impractical. It just doesn't make sense. It kind of is more for like the aesthetic. So instead, I just put them against the backsplash, and then I added this jar with my rice in it. I think it's a little bit more functional and just it makes more sense, obviously, for, you know, using the kitchen. And then I just added this really cute like timer thing from Target. Moving on to this side where the stove is, so I added this beautiful piece of marble slab. It was only $9.99 at HomeGoods, and I've been having this thing laying around for a while, and I thought this would be a perfect way to layer for my stuff that I use next to the stove. So first of all, I have these beautiful brass pepper mills that I purchased last year as well. Huge investment, but honestly so worth it. They are so beautiful, and I love the patina that it's got already. This cute little jar I actually thrifted at Savers, and it is so cute. I decided that this time I was going to be adding some garlic in there, and it's just the perfect little container to store anything basically. For me, we use garlic a lot in our home, so this was the perfect garlic pot. And then right above my stove, I do have this rack that I purchased from IKEA and I installed myself. And typically you'd hang here like measuring cups or, you know, a bunch of different knickknacks. But for me, I like to keep it a little bit more minimal. So I decided to hang this print that I got from Etsy. I actually did a little bit of Mod Podge on it to make it look a little bit more vintage and not glossy. And then I just hung it on there. And then right below it, I do have like this griddle thing on my stove. So I just added this gorgeous orange pumpkin that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. Now moving along to my island, so I like to keep it very minimal. I don't style this area very much, but this time I decided I was going to add a vase. Typically I leave this super empty and just leave basically the soap dispenser, but I was like, you know what, let's add some fall foliage to this area. So I found this gorgeous pot at HomeGoods. It is so pretty. It's giving Olive Atelier like the green glazed, you know, vintage pots that they have, but in brown. I'm not a huge fan of the green, but this one I'm in love with. So anyways, I got these stems from a floral. They're so beautiful. I have 4 of them and I just styled it in this pot. Now moving along to this little section right next to my dining table. So this is supposed to be like a desk area, but I decided to make it into my tea area, and I don't drink coffee, so that's why I call it my tea area. But basically I have this beautiful scallop tray, and then I know some people don't like styling with lamps in the kitchen, but honestly I think it's the perfect touch in this space just to give it a little bit of warmth and just coziness. And I love the bubbly like pleated look that the lamp has. And then this little jar I also found at HomeGoods, and I actually unintentionally realized that that little top has, it looks like almost like a pumpkin, so I thought that was really cool. But inside I just have all of my teas, and then this Cuisinart like tea kettle thingy is from Target, and I love the minimal look that it has. This little pot right here is actually another HomeGoods find, and I think it was only like $12, and I love it to put spoons in. So anyways, I added my little like teaspoons in here, and then also these pumpkin ones that I found at Hobby Lobby, and I think that's also like a cute little just small touch of fall that's not too extravagant, but it's still there. And then these beautiful coasters are also from HomeGoods, and unfortunately didn't fit in the tray, but I did put them like kind of sideways on the side, which ideally you don't want to do that, but that was the only option I had at this point. And then moving on to my newest addition to my home. I know a lot of you said that it was really big for the space, but it was something that I could not pass on. And eventually we might end up moving houses, so this thing will be coming with us, and hopefully there will be a perfect space for it there. So anyways, I do know it's a very, very big piece, but I just could not pass up on the offer. But I just basically styled everything already. You can go to my Instagram and you can actually see how I styled it there, like from empty to how it is now. And I just wanted to add some cute fall touches, so I added these brown stems that I've had for like 3 years, so I don't have a link to them, but I added those in there. And then I started shifting a couple things here, and then right in the middle, I actually just found these at HomeGoods as well, and it's like these beautiful little mini like boards, or you could, I mean, they're basically charcuterie boards. So I added that in the middle, and then I scooted over my plates right here, and then also the mugs. Ideally, you want to kind of like zigzag your things based on the color. So if you remember, down below I have the brown stems, so now up here at the top I'm going to add the down to earth book, and then on top of it I'm going to add a brown pumpkin. This one I purchased last year at HomeGoods as well. I don't think I've seen it this year, but if you do, this is a beautiful piece. It almost looks like leather. And then this basket is one of my favorite. This one is at IKEA, and then I also wanted to add fall foliage to it, so I found these beautiful berry stems at Hobby Lobby, and then I just added those in there. And then at the bottom here, I just added some of my linen that I had that was extra, and I just have it sitting in this basket that's super oversized and I have nowhere else to put. And then I decided to add this extra vase that I had just at the bottom, and that basically completed this look. I am so obsessed with it. Just has like the perfect touches of fall. But anyways, that's basically everything for here. I like to keep my dining table pretty empty, but anyways, that is basically how I styled everything. I really love the way it turned out. It's very minimal fall, but it's still there, it's still giving the vibes, and I'm just so in love with it. Alrighty, and that is it for today's video. Definitely let me know what your guys' favorite part of this was. And once again, if you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on my future videos. My next video is going to be my fall evening routine, so I'm really excited for that one. You guys know that we're all about the fall vibes over here, and we're gonna start it with like some cute like fall treats and fall decorating and watching Gilmore Girls. I don't know, we'll see what we'll end up doing. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.